Alright, welcome back. Today we are playing some more Nine Kings, and today we're here on quest mode. Last time we finally unlocked our last King of Progress quest, so this is what we'll be playing today. It's King of Progress Landfill. Ah, the smell of trash in the morning. Don't you love it? Sadly, we might have to clean it up to make room for actual people. Yeah, I mean, we can't just be having a bunch of broken concabulators sitting out, so we'll get some destruction cards, it looks like, and we're fighting our Progress Rebellion, King of Blood, and King of Spells, so let's get started. Alright, so we're in year 2, we've got 8 broken concabulators, sacrifice, overhaul, offering. Let's offering, see what we get. Okay, we got an Earthworks, so let's Earthworks this one. And there is an achievement for Earthworksing a broken concabulator, so if you do this quest, then hopefully you'll get an Earthworks at some point, and you can do that if you're trying to 100% all the achievements. I don't have anything else. Like, I'd like to save this Procreate card. I want to save the Overhaul. I'll put a concabulator down here and one here, I guess. And then I would sacrifice this eventually, maybe. But let's just sacrifice this one, and we can upgrade this one once. Okay, so we are reliant on our mothership for this first year. Hopefully we can get some troops. I'd like some defenders, I think. I'm gonna reroll. I don't want lab rats, but I kinda need to take a troop, so I'm gonna take them. And Nostalgia regresses the level of the card, retaining its current stats. Sounds good. Right, these 3 here. So we gotta get something to level 2 there. Let's put our lab rats down here. And I mean, we don't have that many, but maybe if we can get another offering, we'll get more concabulators. That was really close. Take warlocks or wizards. I'd rather just get defenders, so I'm gonna just take static. And let's procreate the lab rats. So I've got 11 of them now. And they're kind of just stalling for me while my mothership kills the King of Blood troops. And I'm gonna take a cemetery. And I think Ultra Gravity is probably one of the best King of Progress Royal Decrees. So we're gonna take that, so it'll double the attack range of our mothership. And let's put our cemetery down. I'm gonna put it down next to these lab rats. I'm not sure what I want to put here. I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking. I probably should have put the cemetery down here and then put defenders in this plot. But we'll see. I could put... I'll take the library, honestly. First, I'm gonna overhaul here. Okay, that got this concabulator and these lab rats. I was honestly hoping it'd upgrade this concabulator, which would make the other one go off. So, that's not what happened though. And we're just waiting for a mothership to kill the 2 troops left. It's not enough. We gotta get our damage up. Let's take another overhaul. And I wish that I had 7... Well, I guess I wouldn't be able to buy both. Let's take some defenders. We need those. And we'll leave. So I'll put the defenders down, and then I'll overhaul this one. Again, didn't upgrade either concabulator. That's alright. I'd like one of the concabulators to go off, because that will upgrade the other concabulator, so I should be getting everything upgraded twice. I'm gonna take these imps. I know it's kind of random, but I'm gonna just grab them and put them here on this side of the cemetery. I want to get more troops on the field because my lab rats are like my most amount of troops, but they are very weak, so can't hover. I think they're all dead. Yeah, everything's dead. We've got 28 troops left. Not good. Let's upgrade our defenders, and we'll wage war against King of Nothing. So let's upgrade. Oh, these are already level 3. Let's put defenders down here. And so the lab rats are doing 5 damage. They've got 11 health. They're level 3, so I'd like to obviously get them leveled up. I think I'm gonna lose here though. I don't know what to do different really. So I'm just gonna keep offering over here, and I'll earthworks. I'll just overhaul now, and then I'll put the 2 concabulators down again and sacrifice here, just trying to not waste anything, and then I'll toss that broken one. And I need the troops. So we'll grab some executioners. What is our blessing? The cards will level up. I don't really know if I'll need the cards to level up. By that point, I'm definitely going to have used the concabulators, so I'm gonna do nostalgia instead so that they regress. I shouldn't have... I could have sacrificed there, that's fine. Let's put these executioners down here next to this broken concabulator. And I need... okay, just the demon lords left. I definitely need some defenders. I need that front line. I don't mind the Demon's Altar. I think it's a good card. I'll put it down over here. And so it can regress as long as I get it up to level 2, which I should be using one of these concabulators by then. They just need leveled up once, so I can sacrifice this one to upgrade this one, which will chain reaction to upgrade this one, and it'll be great. And I'll take some lab rats, and I don't think I need gentrify really. Again, I don't think bunker works. I don't think bunker works on your base. It's just your towers. I'm gonna take a loan and get the 99 gold for the merchant coming up here. And I don't think the lab rats need to get nostalgia, so I'm gonna just put them... I'm gonna put them over here. And I really need more troops. Okay, Mothership got rid of the lab rats, but not the demon lords. Okay. I'll take an overhaul. I'm gonna use it on this one. Okay, well we overhauled, we got Execution, the lab rats, and Demon Altar leveled up. So that works. I'm assuming that once everything is level 3, if I overhaul, then it'll just go towards the lab rats. I've never actually really gone like a lab rats build where I focus on getting more lab rats and get them leveled up. We're gonna take the defenders because I want those, and I really want this procreate and regression. I think I can buy 3 cards. So I'm gonna buy Procreate for the Defenders. I'm gonna take Regression for the Mothership. I've got a clone card, so I'll be able to upgrade the Mothership back. And I could re-roll the shop type or re-roll here. And then I'd have just enough money to buy something. I think I'm gonna re-roll the shop. I want a Spire. Oh my gosh. Let's go. We're taking the Spire and we're leaving. So let's regress here. I'm going to put the Defenders here. I'm going to Procreate them, and I'm gonna put the Spire down over here. And if I could get a beacon to put here next to the Mothership and the Spire, then that'd be great. Let's see if the extra Defenders now can help stall for my Mothership to do enough damage. It's only doing 11.9, so I'd like to get that higher. I will take... You know, I'll take a Cemetery. I think that can be good. But first... No, not first. Let's put a Cemetery down, and then next year I can sacrifice this Broken Concabulator to upgrade this, and then upgrade everything twice. And King of Spells, I feel, is a toughie sometimes. I don't know if I need to use my Mothership and manually come back here and get the Shaman. Well, at this point, I think... I don't think me getting rid of the Shaman would get them... Okay. Let's take Reinforce. And as much as I want to put Reinforce down first, then I'm going to still upgrade. Let's take King of Nomads for Swords and Shields. And I think I would lose if I don't upgrade everything, so let's sacrifice. So everything's level 3. And my Mothership is level 4. So I've got 51 troops compared to the 46 in my Progress Rebellion. And this went so much better now that everybody is level 3. The Lab Rats are level 5, so that's good. Let's... How much damage are the Lab Rats doing? 5.4? Let's take Precision and throw that on the Lab Rats, I guess. The Executioners are only doing 1.6 damage, so I feel like if I could get a Swords on them, then that would be better, and then I could Precision on them, then they're doing a lot of damage. But I also think a Swords on my Mothership would be good, since it is going to be doing a lot of damage. Let's take the Swords. Alright, these guys regress, so now they can level up again, which is great. Let's... You know, these guys are going to get leveled up. Let's put Swords on the Executioners. So now they got 6.6 damage, and I feel like they'll be able to do a lot more to get rid of maybe the back line. My Spire is doing a lot of healing for my Defenders and my Demon's Altar. Alright. Let's take Offering. And I'll Offering this one. A Procreate. We love a good Procreate. I think I'm going to Reinforce on the Executioners. And I want to Procreate the Defenders. And then I'm going to hold on to Overinvest until I hit the next shop, because I don't want to spend all my money. Since, like, I did spend all my money that I got from the loan. You know, I'm just gonna clone and upgrade the Demon's Altar, because then I think I get four Demon Lords. I can't see because of my Mothership. but I would assume that I'd get 4. See 3 at least. And they'll just keep growing, so we'll take another swords, and let's take Ultra Gravity, so it'll double the attack range of my mothership. I'm gonna use swords on the mothership now, so it's got 18.7 damage, and now I'm literally able to hit everybody, which is good. It's really good. So if I can just keep getting swords to put on my mothership, then I think we'll be good. And I could put a second cemetery down so that when my defenders die, I get 2, I guess. And then I guess I shouldn't have cloned the Demon's Altar. I could have just sacrificed the Broken Confabulator to upgrade my plots, but you know what? That's alright. I can pick another plot over here next to it and put something else down. But it's getting pretty close here. I don't know. Let's see. I could take a combustion for the executioners, maybe? I don't know how combustion works on the defenders, because it reflects all the damage taken. I'm also not sure if I grab another spire, if that will be how much healing that'll do extra. Let's take the extra spire, try it out. I'm going to I'll take this plot back here and put the spire down. I'll probably sacrifice this Concabulator to upgrade these 2. And I want to fight King of Nomads, really. But I would take something. I don't know. Combustion? Not combustion. Carnage. I take Carnage from King of Blood to put on my defenders. There it is. I'll take that. Let's put it on them. Let's see what we get from the Rainbow Army. The Jack of Rainbows here. I'm hoping maybe for like a temple. I think temple could be good. Honestly, I could go for like ogres. They could go here and they'd have 2 empty plots. Okay, we got ogres. We also got Gigantify. So I could like Gigantify my executioners, which would be kind of wild. They'd have 60 health and 13 damage. I really want to do that. I also think that the ogres would be really fun though. But I want to Gigantify. Let's Gigantify our executioners. I think it's like we've got giant snipers. So let's see. Let's see how well that goes. And I mean, my whole front line is basically gone. I've got this little imp. So every time, so when you have a Gigantified troop, it looks like you get a gigantic cemetery summon. Oh my goodness, that was a close one. I really want to peace out with King of Spells. We're gonna offering here. We've got a wild card, a migration. Let's wild card the executioners. And let's migrate the mothership. I'm gonna sacrifice here so that I can get those upgraded. And I'm just kind of looking for swords here to put 5 more damage on my mothership. And next year is the shop, so if I could get a beacon to put next to my mothership and the executioners, that'd be great. Take the swords, and we've got the troop merchant. I don't know if I really need to be buying a defender. I think I'm gonna reroll the merchant type and try to get... Okay, this isn't what I want either. Let's reroll. Okay, this is the troop guy again. I don't want that. That is unfortunate. I will just buy the defenders and leave, I guess. That's not what I wanted, but that's alright. Let's put our swords on the mothership. 25 damage. It's a giant attack area. I'm gonna slow this down and put this on auto, because I'm able to hit everybody. So we're gonna do that. And because I'm starting to get worried about losing king spells here. And I think, I don't know, I don't want to speak too soon. I feel like it'll be okay. Yeah, we're down to 9 of their troops. Throw that back on auto. And I'll take another offering. We'll get rid of this last broken concabulator. We got 2 swords and a migration, so let's put the 2 swords down first. And then, honestly, let's overinvest. So it got another 15% stat boost, so that 40 damage. And I'm gonna take this off auto again to get as many of these as possible. I'm gonna turn the speed up a bit. I just don't want it on speed 3. There we go. Throw that back on auto just in case I forget. And we'll take swords. And it doesn't make sense to take Gentrify or really Exploration. I could take Poison Thorns. I don't really go that very often. I don't really want to spend half my money to reroll, so let's take the Poison Thorns. I've got plenty of spots I didn't need Exploration. Let's Swords again on the mothership. I'm just trying to get it up as high as possible damage before I migrate it, since it is, you know, percentage based. Okay, I think taking the mothership to the back line there is definitely helpful. I'm gonna migrate the mothership now. I guess I'll just stay on manual mode to have more precision in where my mothership is going. I think here'd probably be okay, but I'd like to defend my troops. Let's just take the cemetery, and I'll make peace with king spells. I don't need any more offerings or anything, so let's upgrade this cemetery here. I think next time I'm offered a troop from like King of Blood, I'll take imps or bombers or whatever it is, so that I can put them down next to that other cemetery over there. And then I'll have just more troops to pad, because I mean, let's be real, I need it. Let's take migration. A Dragon's Den would have been good, like, early game, because then I had all those bots I was destroying. I'm gonna get rid of these executioners first by bringing my mothership back here. There we go. And my executioners are level 4. Let's just take a precision stack. And we'll grab... It doesn't... These guys have the same amount. Let's just grab this plot back here. I'm gonna put... I've got reinforce on these guys. Let's put a precision stack on our executioners, our gigantic executioners. Love it. And again, I'll just keep taking swords, and if that's not available, I'll take a shields for like my defenders or something. But we just keep getting swords, and I'm not gonna complain. So now our mothership's up to 60 damage with all the swords and the overinvest and the migrations. So I would still go for a temple. I've got quite a few years left. Unify is interesting. I don't think I need that. I could take golems. You know, let's just take the golems and throw them next to the cemetery. I've got 3 of them. So I still will probably not use the tomes. Oh, these guys went through my demon lords. My progress rebellion did. And let's see. These defenders are level 4. Lab rats are level 6. Let's take another precision stack on these guys, but first I'm gonna put combustion on them. So when they kill an enemy, then they'll get some area damage as well. Look how giant my demon lords are. That's great. Both my spires are doing a pretty good amount of healing. These guys are really taking care of my troops though. I'm not a fan of that. That does worry me. And what is 10% of 60? It's 6, so that is better now. Migration is better than swords. And I could increase the damaging range of area attacks by 30%, or I could add 9 stacks of precision to my hand. So if I added 9 stacks of precision, I'd basically be doubling my damage on the executioners permanently. I don't think I need to do that though. I think increasing the area attacks would be interesting, because then I think that works on carnage and combustion. Let's migrate these guys. So now I've got 66 damage. Look how big my thing is. My area from my mothership. That's huge. I'm gonna put it back on auto. I don't think it matters where it goes now. I can speed this back up too. I'll take converter, I guess. Like, whatever. Yeah, these guys are hitting everything. They're getting through most of my troops. That's really not good. Really not good. I'm gonna take units attacks. Well, so I'm thinking for the defenders, it doesn't attack, but it reflects damage, so vampirism doesn't work on it. Let's take some bombers, and I could take a cauldron or a library. I think a cauldron could be good. Library, I just don't have a lot of time for it to try to multiply enchantments, so I'll take a cauldron. And I could take another spire. I've got money, so I may as well grab that. Sure. And then we'll leave. So I'll upgrade this spire to level 3. I'll put my cauldron down here. And I'll put these bombers down over here. I'd like to get my mothership back over here by the cauldron, but you know, we'll see if we can get that. Probably not, unless I fight King of Nomads here, which I could reroll for sure. I'll upgrade my converter. Okay, we're fighting King of Blood. I'm gonna reroll it for King of Nomads. And upgrade my converter. I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit. And actually put it on auto and slow it all the way down. I don't like this. They are going through my troops. So like my demon altars have 560 health. And they went through them like nothing. Now they're killing my executioners, and my summons from the cemetery had to come out and kill them. I could take frost, I could take swords. I think frost is good, but also I could migrate so that this can get poisoned. So let's reroll and try to get that. I got it. Let's go. And that's the only place it can go. And we're fighting King of Nomads again here. So let's migration. I don't have enough for overinvest even if I got rid of precision in the well. So let's precision our gigantic executioners. 78 health, 20 damage. So they've got precision on them. So they'll do double damage for 2 hits. Our lab rats are only level 6, and these bombers are okay. The golems are not really doing much. And Overinvest is going to go in the well. So I'm going to do this manually so I can make sure slowly that we're hitting everybody if possible. And I saw in the patch notes that they nerfed the the champion of nomads area damage, but it is not looking like it is enough. Dang, quest failed. Another year 33 loss. It's really sad. We got our mothership up to like 70 damage a hit. It's just not going off enough. I needed to get a beacon early, I think. Alright. Well, we'll just have to try that again. That was our third quest, I think, that we've lost in year 33 at least once. So why don't we try landfill again? I'm not sure what needs to happen here. I guess I just need more troops, more damage on my mothership. But let's just let's jump back into it, into the landfill. I do not promote jumping into landfills. Please don't do that. Let's offering. We got earthworks. I'll put all earthworks over here. I have so many things. Oh my goodness. Let's concabulator here, here, here. I'll sacrifice. You know what? Oh, I got rid of my other earthworks. Looks like. Yeah, I used it over here. Let's just sacrifice here and dump the broken concabulators. These are all level 2. I'm gonna literally just put this other one in the middle so that I have the option of sacrificing it to upgrade all 3 of these to level 3. I think if I just do a bunch of plots of lab rats, maybe that could be an option. Let's take these defenders though, because I need frontline. Doubles the damage of the card on target plots. Sure. Okay, if I can get a migration, I'm gonna put these defenders here, and if I can get a migration card, maybe at the shop or something, to get my mothership over here to get its damage doubled, I think that would go a long way. Let's take... I think the cemetery worked out really well last time, honestly. Let's take a cemetery and throw that down. And I'd like to get a spire from King of Spells. So I don't know. I think we're definitely losing a life here in year 4. It was close, but not enough. And I'm gonna save my money. I'll take a reinforce. Do I take a reinforce? I really want to reinforce the mothership, but that is not how reinforce works, unfortunately. So I'll just take another overhaul, and let's reroll once. Ooh, multiculturalism, that's what we're doing. Okay. I could, if I reroll again, I'm not going to have any money for the shop, really. I could do embalming so that I can get allies when I kill troops. Let's do embalming, and I'm gonna overhaul this plot. Okay, we were able to level up the defender in the cemetery that way. That works for me. And I just need some more troops. I'd like to get some lab rats down here so that I can get these concabulators going. There's the lab rats. We'll put them down here. And then hopefully at the end of this year I can... What's it called? I'm gonna just have to like manually handle the mothership for this quest so that I can make sure that it's hitting everybody, because I feel like it should be able to hit everybody. They're in enough of a blob. I think they're gonna get there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm just gonna take another overhaul, honestly. And let's see. What did I say that I wanted? I wanted a spire, or I want a migration, or like pretty much anything. Let's not a troop. Haste. Haste could be good on my mothership. I get one card, so I can either reroll or I can take this haste. I'm gonna take the haste for my mothership and leave. So I'll put my haste down, and then I'm gonna sacrifice here. Actually, I'll sacrifice this one. So this just leveled up my lab rats to level 5. My cemetery is level 3. Defenders are level 3. I'll probably put this on 2 speed. As much as I wanted a beacon there for my mothership, I really just need my mothership to hit faster. Okay. Can I come here and try to hit all of these guys at once? Okay, a lot of them died. Oh, and then that guy came back as a wizard and killed that last one. Great. Okay, we're gonna offering. I'll offering this one in the middle, I guess. Okay. Let's earthworks here, I guess. I'll put a concabulator down. We got the migration, so then we can get double the damage. So we'll do that, and I'll overinvest while I'm remembering to. So I've got 15 damage, so it'll get doubled. So that'll be really nice. And let's overhaul again on this. Okay, so now my lab rats are level 6. So if I overhaul again, then they are level... Wait, what are they? Put this back on auto. They're level 10. Okay, so if we just keep overhauling, then that'll just keep upgrading our lab rats. I think that is a okay strategy. They're not gonna get the double damage, but that's alright. I would like some procreate cards though for like the defenders. And honestly, I'm gonna take a converter. And I am concerned about fighting King of Greed, but I want that beacon. But I think King of Nothing I could maybe handle, and then that way I could get a farm, a blacksmith, steel coat. So we'll see. Let's put this converter down over here. And our next Royal Council is coming up. So if I can make it to the blessing, then I think we will be okay, because my mothership will have 30 damage. Of course, I'd love to regress and upgrade it again before then, but that is not even possible. And I'm losing my troops way too quickly. They're not able to kill these guys, these paladins. There's so many. And I think these archers are going to be really fast. Okay, the converter is working every so often. It's They're gonna get to my base. Oh, dang it. I really wanted... I got my base all the way over here. Yeah, it was... Just needed to make it through the year. That's alright. Let's try landfill again. And offering... Ooh, we have a regression right off the bat. I'll earthworks up front. I'll put my concabulator down here and here. I'll sacrifice... I'm just gonna dump the broken concabulator because I should be fine getting through this these first couple years. And then I can clone and upgrade my mothership, and I can put these lab rats down before I start overhauling stuff. Nostalgia, yeah, I'll take that. Alright, if I can get my mothership to one of these 3 plots, that'd be great. Let's put these little lab rats down. So they're gonna just instantly die. Do I lose a life here in year 3? Almost? Or do I? They're too tanky. Oh my gosh, that was really close. I think the cemetery is a good option, but I need troops right now. Let's grab some bombers. I'm going to overhaul... No, I'm going to put bombers down first. And I don't really want them regressed, but I'm going to do this, and that's alright. So, King of Spells, I want Aspire, but I think I'm just going to lose because I don't have enough troops. That shaman got there. I'll take, honestly, another overhaul, and I think I'm gonna take Ultra Gravity. Let's overhaul here. Okay, I was really hoping that would upgrade the concabulators. Just needs to hit one of them. And they got to my base. That's really frustrating. Take Executioners. I'm gonna overhaul here. Okay, that leveled everything up. So my lab rats are level 5. Okay, we got rid of the shaman. I'm hoping that will make us be able to kill these guys. No. And we're gonna offering. Okay, we got a regression right off the bat. I'll earthworks. Do my little trick here. And then, honestly, I'll overhaul and ditch the broken concabulator. Alright, let's get a converter, I guess. And I'll take Nostalgia. Okay, so they'll get Regress. Let's put the converter here. And I'm hoping that that will do something. Okay, I need troops here though. I did not get troops. Not good. Let's reroll. Okay, I'll take an offering. And I'll offering here. Ooh, I could regress this again. I'm going to. Okay, so I have a couple options here. I could clone my mothership to get it to level 4. Alternatively, I could clone a concabulator or something to make sure it gets put in one of these spots. So if I put a converter or concabulator here, then it will for sure get migrated over there. I think that's the better option. Let's clone this. We'll put the concabulator down. Okay, so it's got a 50-50 on where it can go, actually. But let's sacrifice and level everything up. So now my base is... These bombers were too fast. Okay, not good. Lab rats. mothership. It's level 5. I'm gonna put the lab rats down here so I can migrate the mothership over so it gets a free regression. And I really need just something. Need a beacon. I'll take defenders. Let's migrate this. So now it's got 17 damage. These guys are just gonna make it to my base. I'm gonna take executioners. I'll take offering because that will get me a bunch of cards. So let's offering. Gotta rewind. Well, I don't want to migrate anything really. So I'll put defenders down, executioners down. I'm gonna put swords on my mothership. And then I'll rewind so that I can upgrade my defenders. And because I have Ultra Gravity, I think I'm gonna need to manually move my mothership again so that I can more accurately hit everybody, like, optimally. Honestly, do I swords the executioners or do I swords the mothership again? I think we upgrade the executioners because that upgrades the lab rats as well. And I want a Spire again. The Spire is good. And so that is what I need. I definitely think taking out the backline... Okay, we got the Spire. Taking out the backline of King of Spells is really important. So I could take King of Nothing or King of Nomads. And they're both good options. I think we're going to take King of Nothing though, because he's got farms plus blacksmith, and I could put a blacksmith down to buff my mothership. And I'm gonna put my Spire down over here because I feel like that will help. And then my hope is that I can put a farm down for those defenders. I think that would be a good option. If I live. Come on. Oh my goodness. Please. No! They were so close! Ugh. So we can offering. We've got a regression right off the bat. Let's do that. We'll do this earthworks. I don't even really want to overhaul. Actually, I'll overhaul if I put down a concabulator. And then I'll put another concabulator down. And then I'll dump this broken concabulator. That's fine. And this can go on auto. For the first few years, it should be enough. Let's grab some defenders. If you have 30 gold or less, multiply your gold by 9. Sure. I will take some defenders. I'm going to put them over there. And I think taking out the back line here is a better idea for King of Spells. Because otherwise, this guy just never dies. And I can't. I could take... I want a Spire. I don't want to reroll again. I'll take a Shaman. We'll see how that goes. We'll throw them down. And at least King of Blood, the troops really like to stay nice and clumped up. So it's easier for my mothership to just hit them all at the same time, which is great. Great for me. Let's take a cemetery. And let's take Oddity. Honestly, we can get a random card every odd year. So let's put our cemetery down. And again, I'm gonna just run back here. I need to get rid of that shaman and as many of these wizards as possible. Now I can handle these guys. but I need some damaging troops. I've just got the defenders, really. Okay, it's just this guy left. Very nice. Okay, there's the spire I wanted. So let's put it down over here. I'd like to regress my mothership again so that I can sacrifice next to it and get it leveled up again, along with upgrading the spire. Oh, these guys were fast. Not fun. Okay, let's take executioners. An orchard wouldn't be bad. I got a trebuchet. That's not bad. Mycelium isn't bad either. I'm really looking at orchard because that will cast out a bunch of roots and keep people in place. So I'm gonna take the orchard and leave. And I'm at a point where I do need to like sacrifice. So I think I'm gonna put the executioners down here. And then I think we'll do, I'm between the trebuchet, then the trebuchet might be helpful. Let's put the trebuchet down and we're gonna sacrifice here. Yeah, so that these can get upgraded. Alright, we're gonna come to the back, kill these shaman. You guys need to not be around anymore. And the executioners are killing these guys. Okay. I think this is just gonna have to be the strategy on King of Spells. So that worked. Our executioners did a great job there. Let's upgrade our shaman, I guess. But first I'm gonna put my orchard down. And then I'd like to get this confabulator to go off so that everything can get an upgrade. My King of Blood is not going well. They're too fast. Let's take executioners and I'll wage war against King of Stone. I think walls could be helpful here. So even if I cloned the concabulator, it won't upgrade. So I think what we should do is upgrade the executioners and the shaman. And that can hopefully help. I'm gonna get rid of these executioners. It might be inting actually. There's only a couple troops left, so we're good this year. I want to get to the blessing. I need to make sure I reroll and get under that money. We're gonna take an overhaul. It's overhaul here. Okay, I got the cemetery, orchard, and the spire leveled up, so that works. Oh, I'm on auto. I'm like, why is it not going to the back line? I don't think there's... Okay. Whoa, these executioners are gigantic from the shaman. I think the shaman were a good option. Let's take offering. No, I forgot to do my money. Oh, I'm so upset. Okay. That's fine. We're just gonna offering here. I got an overhaul, a rewind. And then I've got these troops. Let's put these orbiters down and these warlocks down. And then I'm gonna overhaul. And then I'm gonna just clone and do the concabulator. Everything's upgraded. So that should be good. I'm gonna let it auto on this fight. I think it'll be okay. So my shaman have 9 damage now. That's good. I can certainly go for a flamethrower, sure. And I'll put that down. And I like how I'm clicking as if I'm not on auto mode. Getting everything leveled up to level 3 was very helpful. Let's take... I could take a sacrifice just to move something. I think a Demon's Altar, honestly. All progress troops have no max level. I think that's a new one. Futurism? I'm gonna do that. Oh my goodness. So my progress troops can just keep leveling up. In that case, I would have taken sacrifice. And then my... I guess I don't have any... I would sacrifice this concabulator to level up the executioners. Let's put the demon's altar down. And let's overinvest on the mothership. I'm gonna take this off auto, slow it down. We're gonna come back here and kill these shaman. We've got the flamethrower now helping us out, which is great. We've got that giant defender just died, unfortunately. Okay. Handled the King of Spells there, and let's grab some combustion. Probably on these orbiters, they're kind of doing a lot of damage, so they've got 4.3 damage. It's more than the executioners, so let's do that. I'll speed this up. And we get to expand our kingdom next year, so that is good. That'll give us another plot to do something with. What do I want? Take another trebuchet. I don't really want any of these. I kind of want walls. I could earthworks, like this flamethrower. Or actually, I could earthworks a broken concabulator, get a regular concabulator out of it. Let's see. Or I could quarry. What year is it? 15? I'm gonna take quarry. And I'll put it down where I grab. Let's see, I'm gonna grab this plot in the corner. We got a camp. So that's it. I'm gonna rewind so I can upgrade my quarry to level 2. So that's gonna help with all my towers. That includes, I think, the Demon's Altar and Cemetery, along with the Trebuchet, the Spire, and the Flamethrower, and the Orchard. Everything's going great there. And I could level up my Demon's Altar. Let's take the Sacrifice. Fighting the Rainbow Army. Okay. I'm gonna sacrifice this one to level up the Demon's Altar, and then I'm hoping for, I think, a temple, probably, from the Jack of Rainbows. But we'll see what we get. You know, I'd probably take a Gigantify. Probably these Orbiters. These Orbiters are doing a lot of damage. Osmosis, Echo Form. I could Echo Form the Shaman. Is that crazy? I feel like they're buffing our allies like a lot. Or I could go for like Gigantifying the Orbiters, or honestly Gigantifying the Shaman. Let's reroll. Okay, we got Haste, Patronage. This is just troops. I wish that would let me get the base to no max level. Let's reroll. Ogre, no. Okay, we got Gigantify. I'm gonna take it. And I'm honestly gonna Gigantify the Shaman, I think. Because then that'll buff... Or do I want to buff the Orbiters because then they'll get more health? That's a hard one. I really want another, like, rewind. Let's put these defenders down for now. And let's... You know, we're gonna just Gigantify the Orbiters. Because then that's gonna boost their health too. And the shop is coming up here. I know I just spent like all my money re-rolling, which is unfortunate, but I didn't want those, so I could take a concabulator, I could take precision. Defender's not bad, I can upgrade. Let's precision. We don't have any precision stacks on anybody. And honestly, I think we put that on our orbiters. Because they've got 8.6 damage. And Fighting King Stone, I would like an Earthworks to get rid of this broken concabulator. But we'll see. I'm also down to upgrade the quarry, or a flamethrower, or walls. Okay, I'm gonna take the flamethrower, upgrade that. And I have exactly enough for one of these cards, no more, no less. I could shield or frost. These guys are doing 1.8 hits a second. We could give frost to the executioners since they're hitting quicker. I think that is a good option. Let's do that. We have $0. So I'll frost them. We'll regress our mothership and upgrade our flamethrower. And I'm gonna slow this down, take this on manual mode. I see these shaman here. I want to get rid of them. So, and a big chunk of these wizards. I've got these giant orbiters from the shaman. Look how huge they are. That's great. Okay, let's offering. I'll offering this one. Okay, we got overhaul, which is great. So let's do that. Okay, we got that was fine. I could migrate these executioners. I don't think that's worth. Or I can migrate the warlocks just to migrate something. Or I could rewind. These guys already have a combustion stack. I don't remember what I played. I played an overinvest. I don't have anything else to overinvest now. Let's throw a combustion and I'll migrate these guys just because, and I'll throw this back on auto. Next year is our royal decree, so that is good. And I'm nervous because, like, my rebellion's got 173 troops, I've got 106, so I feel like I need more troops. Let's take... Honestly, I'm gonna take this concabulator. I'm gonna take multiculturalism. And I think revitalize could be good. Doubles every heal effect, so that would double my healing on my spire. Or I could reroll and get something else. Because I don't want settlement or pillage, really. Let's just take revitalize, and I'll play 2 concabulators, I guess. Okay. These guys took out, like, everything. All my troops. I've got 4 troops left. I'm not happy with how this is targeting. Gotta get the front runners. My flamethrower will clean up the rest. Maybe. No, they're getting there. Oh, that was really frustrating. Alright, we're gonna play landfill again. Hopefully this time we can get to year 33 and beat it. So that's my hope. I'll regress my mothership. Put these concabulators down. I'm gonna dump this one and I'll overhaul. Put this on auto. Speed 3 for the first few years. And let's grab defenders. Definitely need those. Doubles damage. Sure. Okay, here or here. So I'm gonna put these defenders down. If I can get a migration, I'd like to move my mothership over. And I think last time we figured out that killing the backline here and that shaman is like more effective than letting it just auto-target the tanky warlocks. So that's what we're doing. I'll take a spire. That's great to have right up front, like early in the game, so it can heal my defenders. And let's see if my mothership can get rid of these demon lords. Oh, it was so close. I think they just needed one more hit. Let's take some executioners. You know, I guess... I mean, I could just take this. I'm gonna reroll. I don't want that. These are not great. I don't want to spend all my money. I think I'm just gonna take overwork. I know I don't have anything on the field that is getting overworked, but I want something in the shop. I want a beacon, I want a blacksmith, I want a farm, something. And I have enough money, or I will have enough money to at least reroll once. And I can get that. Let's take these lab rats and throw them down here. These bombers just took out all my guys. And I could have taken Rebirth as Royal Decree, but I only lost one life at that point. Let's overhaul. And I'll reroll. Okay, we got Blacksmith. I can reroll here once. So do I want the Blacksmith? Or do I want something else? Let's just take the Blacksmith and I will overhaul here. Okay, I will sacrifice here. Level everything up. Everything's level 3 now. So if I can make it to this Royal Council and maybe get Rebirth, then we'll be good. But I am a little nervous about getting there. And I'll take another pot of defenders. And I'm leaving this pot open here for a cemetery, I think. So I don't think a cemetery would be bad at all. So that when my troops die, I get another troop summoned in their place. And we gotta sacrifice bombers and carnage. I could go for carnage on these defenders. And let's wage war against... I'm gonna try out King of Greed. I want a beacon. So we'll put carnage on these guys. I know I bought that blacksmith. I really wanted a migration. There's nothing for me to do to get a migration though. To get my mothership over here before the blessing like next year. So I think we're just gonna put my blacksmith down there and call it a day, unless I can get an overhaul right now and get rid of this broken concabulator or a mortgage. I'll take a mortgage, honestly. So now I got 90 gold. Let's slow this down. I'm coming back here, guys. Excuse me, pardon me. I'd like to get you guys back here. Get rid of the shaman, the wizard. Okay, I think I got that shaman. And I need these wizards to die. They're low. I can see the executioners hitting them. Okay. Now it's just these guys. They're tanky. And then they are dying and exploding. There's 10 of them left. I'm gonna auto target here. Okay. We made it to the prosperity year. That's great. Let's take static, I guess. Okay, just these guys got the bonus damage. That's fine. Let's throw it back here. And so my mothership's got 14 damage, which is not a lot, and it's over. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. Go to the landfill. Offering. I'm gonna regress our mothership. Let's earthworks. Put these concabulators down. And I'll overhaul this front one. And dump the broken concabulator. And we should clean up the Progress Rebellion here in year 1. Let's get some executioners. And cards will level up I don't want my cards to level up. I have 30 gold or less. Yes, we're gonna remember to do that. Let's put our executioners down. And I'm gonna just bring this back here so that these guys can get hit. Because I feel like this is just more effective. And then I can go back up here. These guys are slower anyways. I will take Shaman, throw them down. I feel like the only one that I really need to micromanage is when we fight King of Spells. Because of the Shaman, I really want to go after them and the wizards in the back line because they're doing all the damage. And the Shaman is making this executioner a lot bigger, so that is good. Let's take some lab rats. And honestly, okay, do I gamble or do I take a look? I think I gamble. Let's just get 2 cards every year. Let's put down this lab rat. And take some auto. Get back here and hit as many of these guys as possible. I need some defenders. I have no front line really. So hopefully, since I don't get to pick my cards, I will be given defenders. Okay, no, but we got a mothership and a shaman. So that leveled up our lab rats twice as well. Okay, that took care of most of them. Let's throw this on auto. We've got 6 troops left. They're all buffing this one executioner. Okay. A dispenser is interesting. Because I get 9 gold a year. Having some kind of tower is definitely good. I want the spire though, honestly, to heal. Let's reroll. Okay, and I can't reroll again, but I can take this farm. I actually think the farm will be good. So I can put the farm here, and then I'm gonna put these lab rats down, and then I'll sacrifice to level everything up. So these guys are level 6 now. And the reason I didn't take the Spire is because I am fighting against King of Spells, so I have the opportunity, especially now that I'm getting 2 cards from gambling, to get the Spire. I didn't get it, but that's okay. We're gonna go, I think, all in on these Executioners. So they're gonna get Combustion and Static. I still need Defenders, but like I said, I don't get to pick anymore, so I just have to be given them. It's time to wage war. I'm gonna wage war against King of Nature. He's got forests, he's got clones, procreates, all the good stuff. And I'm gonna put a concabulator down and then overhaul. So that made this go off, and now my lab rats are level 10. So that is good. And I'm hoping for procreate, I guess, for executioners. Get more of them since they're doing the bulk of the damage. We got a procreate and we got an orchard. I really like my orchard, so I'm gonna put that down, and I might save my clone card for another farm, and then when I can expand my kingdom I could put it down here. I'm gonna procreate the executioners. Okay. Otto is doing a fine job right now, so we'll let that stay. Orchard is level 1, so it's casting 3 roots right now, so it is doing its job by holding the people in place, which is good. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Oh, I didn't have the opportunity to reroll because I took gambling. Okay, you know, that's alright. Let's put these defenders down, and I'll put a concabulator down, I guess. That gave my lab rats more units. My mothership's level 4. I would like to regress and get that leveled up again, but I don't know how I'd do that. So I need offerings, and then it'd have to give me a regression. I'd like to put this Demon's Altar down. I just don't have anywhere to put it right now, so I'm going to reinforce when any plot levels up. Let's give it to the Executioners. Actually, I probably should have given it to the Shaman so that the Shaman can continue to buff other people's damage. These elves are taking care of my Executioners, which is not great. I'm going to slow this down. I think I can hit more here. Oh, you guys are fast. Oh, okay. That's alright. First life lost, that's fine. All progress troops have no max level. As much as I love multiculturalism, I think we're gonna do this and go all in on executioners, defenders, all that. So we'll upgrade our orchard, and I think I think I want to hold on to the farm and then take this expansion here. I'm gonna get rid of Demon's Altar and forgot that I was on manual mode, which is never good. It's never a good thing to happen. Throw it back on auto. That root stopped him right at the last minute. It wasn't enough. Okay. Let's overhaul. That leveled up a lot. That's great. Do I put precision on these guys? I'm gonna put Mycelium down. It's back on auto. See, I feel like this is just not hitting enough troops. Right, let's take a plot next to the executioners. And I'm gonna clone farm over and procreate. Since the executioners have these farms going, I think I'm gonna procreate the shaman. Now I've got 27 of them. Let's throw this back on auto. Okay. Handled all the imps, just the demon lords now. I still need just so many more troops. Let's sacrifice this so that the mycelium levels up. These guys are getting more damage. We'll put a carnage. We still don't have any defenders. I mean, let's just put the carnage on the executioners. I don't want them to die, but if they are gonna die, then they can at least explode. Since that would mean that the troops are all the way up here at that point, probably. Okay, we got slime patronage. Patronage is pretty useless. I'm kind of upset about this. And slime is not very good either. Okay, we're gonna just dump patronage because I for sure can't be using that. And I'll hold on to this, but I'm gonna put precision on the executioners. And I'm just trying to get to the shop and then maybe this Royal Decree Council so that I can get rebirth. Oh, I'm gonna lose just right now. Dang. So I've made it to year 33 once and died to King of Nomads. So that was unfortunate. Well, let's try this again. Alright. offering will regress. Earthworks, put our tabulators down, and let's overhaul and dump this for money. Okay. Need some defenders. Like, I need like so many defenders. Maybe I can get like Unify or something. Gonna reroll. Take these defenders. Alright, what is our blessing? The cards will level up. I don't want that. 30 gold or less? Yes. The reason I don't want the plots to level up is because I'm gonna do these concabulators and it's just, you know, unnecessary, I feel, to get more level ups. Okay. And then my base is starting at level 3. We'll take... I guess we'll take some imps. Throw them down there. I'd love to get a farm from the shop and get it next to the defenders and just have so many defenders. That's my goal. And then get their health up. I'm gonna take Aspire. And I'll take Oddity. So we'll get a random card every odd year, which is good for me. Let's put this Spire down. And I need to just remember in the prophecy to have under 30 gold. So if I can do that, then we should be set up well for our next shop. And let's take these lab rats. We'll put them down over here. And I'll probably upgrade these concabulators this year. Let's see what we get from the shop first. If I could get a beacon, that'd be great. Oh, we were real close. Let's take some more defenders. I'm gonna take... Ooh, do I take Procreate or do I reroll and try to get like a beacon? I think I gotta try... I'm just gonna take the Procreate because I think that'll be really helpful to have a ton more defenders. So I want to do is level... Let's put the trappers down. And I will put these defenders down and procreate them. I don't know if the trappers would be better to procreate. But they're putting lots of traps down. I think I need to take this off of auto for King of Spells and go fight backline first. Alright, we're down 2 lives. Not good. I'll take a precision stack. I'm gonna sacrifice this. Level everything up. Everything is level 3. And I just need to be aware that in like 2 years I need to have under 30 gold. Look at all my traps. These defenders are doing a good job. And by defenders, I mean trappers. Let's grab some Carnage. And let's wage war against King of Nothing. Hopefully we can get that farm that I would love. And I'll put Carnage on the defenders. I could give the imps the precision stack. Mothership's level 4, it's doing 13 damage, it's really not a lot. My Spire is healing a lot, at least. Like, that's the only reason this is going at all okay. We're gonna let them handle back there. And we'll take the mothership to the back line. Okay. I need to reroll down to 30, and I get my farm. Okay, I need to reroll next year. So I'm gonna put my farm down. and I need to reroll so that I can get a ton of money for... We can't even see the shop. Okay, I literally just entered because I'm yapping and am on manual mode on 3 times speed. I, like, do not deserve to win this year at all. Alright. I obviously will take that. Oh my gosh, and then I forgot! I was yapping and then I got distracted. Oh my gosh, I literally have said it how many times? Oh my gosh. I'm not very happy with myself right now. Let's, offering, I guess. And let's earthworks here. We'll put a concabulator down. Put a concabulator down. I'll shield these defenders. I don't know how poison works on the defenders. I could clone the farm and put that down here for the trappers. Let's put poison on the imps, and I'm gonna just ditch the broken concabulator. Okay. I really would like to get my mothership damage up. Alright. And we go to the back line. Okay. We're gonna take the blacksmith. That's great. Put that down. And then I'd like to get this concabulator upgraded so that it upgrades everything. These wizards are taking care of my troops. I do not like it. They all need to be done. Okay, the mothership is starting to take care of the back line. That's great. Okay, the traps just saved me, so that is great. I don't know what I'd want here. Let's reroll. Kind of want like an offering. I'll take some shaman. And I'm gonna take rebirth and get my 2 lives back. I didn't even see the other ones, but I think that is a good option for us. And I want to wait until one of these concabulators are gone so I can put the shaman next to the blacksmith. So for now, let's overinvest and put this vault down, I guess. And my trappers can put out more traps, and then they come and help with the rest of the troops. I really do need more troops, and I really want to get those farms upgraded to level 3 so that I'm getting 6 new units a year total. If I can get a wild card, I'm gonna take a steel coat and throw that on, I mean, probably the defenders so that they can live longer. Okay, come on. The shaman. No, 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 no! Okay, hold on. I have more lives. Okay, we're okay. We're gonna overhaul so that I can get rid of one of these concabulators. And let's grab another plot. I don't know. Let's grab a plot here. Okay, I'm gonna overhaul here and put these shaman down. Okay. And then I just want to save my money for the next shop. And I really would like to get this Concabulator leveled up. And take another plot of imps. I don't really need that though. Why don't I take the sacrifice and upgrade these? Just gonna throw this on auto. For the Rainbow Army, there's some scapegoats here I see. Lots of ogres. I don't know. These guys are tanky. My mothership's only doing 18 damage. I mean, it's grown a lot from the blacksmith. I've got a good another, more than a decade to grow this by 6% every year. I don't think I need shrine. I could raise this or this, that. I think raising could be good. I don't know what I'd want. Probably double the HP or like something to boost the mothership. Let's take it and let's raise this over here. All progress troops have no max level, or I could get one of each card. I'm using defenders, so I could keep leveling up these defenders and then use the farm on them, I guess. I gotta try that out. And then I'll put overinvest on the mothership. So that brought it up to 22. My trappers are very busy at work. Those traps are really, really doing their jobs. Let's put Carnage on them. I know we've got Carnage on the defenders, but let's put Carnage on the trappers as well. I'd like to get a defender so that... Okay. Steel coat. I could take the scout tower. I don't know what else I would really be taking besides a wild card to get this Concabulator going. It boosts the shaman, the vault, and the lab rats, and then this farm. There is a shop this year, so let's take the scout tower. Okay, forest walls. I think walls can be really good here, and then I don't have any money. Let's put these walls down over here, and then that way they have the option to maybe get a forest or something down here. And then let's throw the scout tower down next to the blacksmith. And we'll put... I want to see if putting poison on the defenders, like, does anything. I'm interested. Thank goodness for these trappers. They're going through my walls. Okay, it's alright. I really need this Concabulator leveled up. I don't want to get rid of my vault, but I could sacrifice. I think I'm gonna. As much as I want to keep it, it's done its job, I guess. You know, it's gotten me some money. Just the executioners left. I wonder, so do the trappers just make like 3 traps, like whatever many traps a year their level is? Like, because I see them make traps and then they run back out. I'm gonna reroll, and I could take an executioner. I want defenders. The lab rats are doubled. They're level 4. That's not... I don't need the level of our lab rats doubled. Increase the attack speed of towers. That would just be Scout Tower and the Spire. I don't think that's bad. Let's see if it works on the mothership. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, so it's at 0.5 hits per second. Yeah, didn't. But these two got the buff. And we'll put these executioners down here. And put Midas Touch on executioners. I need all of these shaman and these wizards back here to die. You all need to stop hitting my wall. Alright, and now it's just you guys. Okay. This is stressful. Let's see. These shaman are level 2. Let's just level them up to level 3. They're getting more damage. They're up to 14 damage. That's pretty good. Let's throw this on auto and let it run. I have so many troops with all these farms, and it's still just pretty rough. Let's make peace with King of Blood. I'll throw Carnage on these guys and drop a mothership, I guess. Okay. Could you guys not stand in a line so much so that I can hit you with my mothership? I do think getting the extra hits per second on the Spire has been really helpful from Bunker. And I'm gonna get to expand next year, so I could take like another farm, or I could, you know what, I should just probably upgrade this farm. We're gonna. So now I get 3 defenders a year. I'm gonna slow this down, take this off auto. We're gonna go back here again. All these shaman need to die. All these wizards need to stop shooting at my wall. The scout tower is hitting their shaman. Okay. Got 99 gold. Good to see. And I don't think it's crazy to take another spire. Let's grab this plot. Okay, we have a mangler. I'm really not using that. Let's put another spire down here. Oh, I didn't take that spot. Why am I trying to do that? I'm gonna dump the mothership and I'll put down this spire here. I'm thinking I could put a forest down back there next to the walls, and then next to the walls, or next to the forest, I could also put another set of walls, and then get them both upgraded, maybe, with like a clone card or something, you know? I am still outnumbered troop-wise. My mothership's got 36 damage now, that's good. Take more steel coat. I could steel coat, like, my trappers or executioners. Let's do it. Let's steel coat the the trappers, so that they can make sure that they are going to be able to put down their traps every year. And, you know, I wouldn't complain for like a Gigantify here. I think I would put it on my defenders so that their HP gets super boosted. These golems are gonna kill me, actually. They're so tanky. They got through these traps and still lived for a second. Okay, hold on. We could temple, we could unify. Oh my gosh, what if I unified 39 and 48 into the defenders? I'm gonna do it. I think that could be good. And then I can level up the defenders. So let's unify. Got 135, and then make them level 5. So they got 146 health now. And they're getting boosted by the shamans. And then, yeah, that's good. Look at how giant, he's as big as my mothership. I'm really hoping that that unify is what will, like, save us. Okay, so I could either wildcard or put another steel coat. I think wildcarding is a better play here. So now they got 204. I think they get 40% HP every time. I'm gonna get rid of these executioners. And try to hit those front line as well. Okay. The defenders are just so tanky. So there's gonna be a shop soon. I'll overhaul. All currently active plots gain a level, or I could get rainbow cards. What rainbow cards? I could get, like, X-Ray, Temple, Shrine. I mean, basically any rainbow card I think is good here. So if I took Gentrify, then it would just be the Scout Tower, the Spire, and then these 3 troops. Let's get rainbow cards. I think rainbow cards are better. And, okay. So I could X-Ray here. I'm gonna put the Shrine down, and then X-Ray. So the defenders are higher level now. My troops, I mean, I really want to Gigantify there, but, you know, I'll take it. And now I've got a Shrine, so that's going to upgrade my other stuff. Let's take some soldiers. I got another Unify, which, I mean, I don't know what I'll use that on, or if I'll use it. Let's get rid of these executioners back here. Okay, we're in the shop. I'm gonna take this overhaul. Do I? Or do I concabulate? Because my shrine is gonna level up stuff, and then it could level everything up again. I'm gonna take the concabulator. Alright, what do I want? I've got 140 gold. Let's take some orbiters and reroll the shop type. I think I could take a sacrifice, because I could put my concabulator down and then sacrifice it, and then hope that my shrine levels it up. Let's take it, and then I can't buy anything else, so we'll leave. So I'll put this concabulator down. I'll sacrifice here. Then I'll put some orbiters down and the demon's altar. Okay. To the back line. for these shaman and a good chunk of wizards. I like seeing them becoming like far more sparse. That is good to see the backline. Okay. So now I can offering. Okay. So I can wildcard the Concabulator. Levels everything up. My defenders are level 8. They've got 400 health. I think we're gonna level them up again and then clone and level them up again. So now they are level 10. 787 HP. I'm gonna go back here for some of these executioners. My mothership is doing 54 damage. That's like a good chunk of damage from that blacksmith. You know, it's been doing 6% for the past like 16 years. Okay, going into year 33. I've got 67 gold. I honestly want to reroll and upgrade my defenders again, so let's see if we can get that. We can. Alright, King of Nothing's leading his final assault. So, it's a bit late on the Dragon's Den. I'm not sure if unifying the defenders is the play. Like, I already have so many, I think it's fine. And I can just put the slime down, I guess, here. I'll upgrade the defenders so they're level 11, 1100 health, and then I'll dump the Dragon's Den and the Unify. And Mothership's at 58 damage. Let's go to the back line and get rid of these archers. My spires are working overtime, for sure here. These guys, I feel, need some help. The archers are probably... they're hurting themselves because the defenders reflect all the damage, so... The shaman are really buffing. They've got 27 damage. So look at these defenders. And the archers have parsed themselves out. I'm gonna throw this back on auto. Because I cannot see in here. I'll turn the speed up. I see like 2 archers left. Look at how big these defenders are in this orbiter. And they're just waiting for this champion to hit them so that they can bounce that damage back. Oh my goodness. And the spires are working overtime. 35,000, 23,000 healing. I've still got 286 troops. They hardly went through my troops. That's wild. I mean, he's starting to get a couple, but these guys are absolutely gigantic. Stalemate? Don't call this a stalemate. I win this. Yes, okay, quest complete. Oh my goodness. That was a pain in the butt of a quest. Oh my goodness. And it took 3 lives to get here, right? I did rebirth and got these back. Oddity gave me a random card every year. Futurism? I am a very big fan of Futurism. The defenders getting to level 11, 1100 health. I did nothing this whole run to boost their HP. I don't think I put a shields on them. I might have done once. I can't remember if that was this run or not. I don't know when I would have gotten it. No. I didn't do anything to boost their HP this entire run except level them up. So, That's a lot. I think that these shaman and these spires, honestly, the trappers saved the day multiple times. And I mean, without rebirth, we wouldn't be here. But the trappers saved the day multiple times, so they were great. The shaman have 27 damage, so that was really great. Our mothership got up to 58 damage, that and it's level 4. So that's really nice. The unify on the defenders who are level 11, amazing. I don't know if I would have won in year 33 without two of these level 3 spires healing 1100 health defenders. So, very, very fun. I'm not sure how many tries that took, but I'm just glad that it's over. Let's see what we unlocked. Two more quests. Universe 25, where you get lots of lab rats, and Progress Revolt, where we only fight against our rebellion. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Still gotta get over here into King of Time. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I don't know if you can see it, but I see little floating towers in here. Like here. I see this one. So it's in here. But if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop a like and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new Nine Kings content. And as always, thanks for watching.